Welcome, coders. Welcome, coders. This week, you're just getting a solo cast with Dylan from Dylan's Delightful Dungeon on Game Code. This is the code word. It's going to be a fairly short solo cast because I am by myself. But everybody else is here in spirit. You know, Hockey, Adam, and Keith, they're here. They're probably watching. They're loving this. As you all should. So please hit me up in the live chat if you'd like. I will be trying to watch it as much as I can while still focusing on the job at hand. Alright, so start this off as we should. The code word for the week is updates. So that goes across a few pieces of the spectrum, and we'll get to that. We're going to be talking about a few good chunks. We're going to be going into some Assassin's Creed Origins, some Call of Duty World War II clips that I saw, and then probably wrapping it up with a little bit of update stuff. So we'll see how this goes. Hey-o. Alright. So first off, sorry about that. A little technical hiccup. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we got the live chat up. Anybody that wants to do a shout out, please feel free, especially shout out the code word. Once again, it is update. So we're going to dive right into Assassin's Creed Origins. Did a little bit of reading. Got some little points I want to go over. Pretty excited about it. Overall, very, very excited for this game. I feel like they took what I liked about Syndicate and they expanded on it, and then took some pieces from different games and threw it in there, and then they scrapped some of the shit that I just didn't want. So first thing that I have here, let's see, we got on the docket. First big thing was there's no pattern that can be seen in the attack pattern when you're being attacked by groups of people. Now this is something that Assassin's Creed games have had for a while, is where there's like 4 guys and they kind of take turns, all right, and then you focus on one at a time, and then like Unity went the opposite. There was too many attacking and they just poke you in the back with their fucking spears and shit. So this one, it seems to be pretty randomized. It makes you really use your environment to parkour away and then try to single off enemies. Use other enemies to kind of bulk up, like bottleneck them, so you can fight one-on-one, one-on-two, instead of having a bunch of guys sneak up behind you. It's more realistic that way, I feel, and I'm really excited to see that. Some of the stuff that I've been watching that's been released already really exhibits that aspect, that there's no real pattern. There's no specific enemy. Like, there's enemy classes, I guess, but they don't always do the same, like, 2 moves. So yeah, it's nice. We're finally coming into the future, people. All right. Another deal, the animals. They're fucking crazy. So I saw a few clips. Obviously, you can do the whole. There's a lion in a cage. You shoot the cage, lion gets out. Lion will attack you, but it'll also attack the enemies. If they're closer, lion's gonna fuck that enemy up or distract the enemy, which is good. But another thing. So I watched a clip. I forget where I saw it, but somebody threw an NPC into the river next to a crocodile. And the crocodile destroyed the NPC. Okay? Now this wasn't a mission essential. This is just a random person. They stole their boat, picked up the person, threw him in the river. Crocodile destroyed him. All right? I like that. I like that there's it's not just enemy AI in the sense of other humans or like mission specific animals. Like, it could be anywhere. There's just fucking hippos. They're evil. They're crazy. They're gonna fuck you up. It's Africa. So yeah, it's just the little things that they I feel like they're really making me I want to be invested in this game. Okay, I want to really put some time into it, and I feel like they're gonna give me all the pieces that can get me there. Another deal. Oh, so I also read. I wasn't sure at first. I didn't really look into it too much. Was the time period that they're in? It's gonna be around where the Cleopatra time period. So not when they're building the pyramids, because There's a big gap there. All right. So this is gonna be later. Hopefully that means we get some playing with some Romans. I know that I heard about they kind of showed off the arena style. So like some gladiator action, you know, fighting animals, fighting people, traps, spikes, that sort of stuff. That'd be awesome. I'm all about it. I wouldn't mind some little side mission, not specifically to like go to Rome and be there for 40 hours of gameplay, but maybe do a cutscene, show me Rome, make it pretty, and then let me fuck around in the arena for a bit. Or that could be the multiplayer aspect, because they said it's not going to be a specific multiplayer like there has been in the past, but that'd be a great way to just like hop out, do some fun arena, and then jump back into the story. You know, no harm, no foul. You're good to go. So these are all things that I'm pretty excited about. Another deal is that there's going to be, I heard, at least 20 treasure raids. Okay, so you're going to be raiding the tombs of past pharaohs and stuff like that. Kind of a muddy area, though, because I think the main character is supposed to be a magi, which is supposed to be like the enforcer, like police, like undercover, but not undercover, and I have all the authority kind of shit. So we'll see how they're going to do that. I'm hoping, because it's the later eras, Egyptian era, that you're going to be raiding like past like assholes tombs, you know, guys that we don't like. Maybe you know, not Brotherhood per se, but Brotherhood connected tombs that we're going to go fuck up and take their shit. I could get down with that. The story, and that you know, that brings us into I'm excited to see the founding of the Brotherhood, you know, see what we got. We're back to where they had to lose a finger to get their blade and stuff like that. Like, I'm all about it. I want to get some real good backstory going. But I want to know, they haven't said anything, but I want to know, are they going to do some modern day? Because Syndicate barely touched on it. Barely. But they threw some big stuff in there with the Shroud stuff. Oh, spoiler. But if you haven't finished it by now, come on. It's been out for a while. But seriously, with the Shroud, stuff like that, like, they threw, you know, a lot in there right at the end. And I want to know, I'd be okay with that. Just another little tidbit, little lead up. I don't care. Just something, keep it going. I don't want the fucking first person shit that was it Black Flag did. That's crazy. It just took too long. I wanted to go, you know, be a pirate, and they're making me walk around in first person and fake hack computers. All right, who needs all that? Not me. But yeah, so overall, I'm pretty stoked about it. Like, I really want the game to be good, obviously. I'm excited for the open world bit of it. What is this? Oh, man. I'm very, I mean, I'm adamant. I'm going to play the game, obviously. DLC, I'll probably get the DLC this time around. I almost got the Jack the Ripper DLC for Syndicate just because I liked how Syndicate's combat style was, and this one seems even better. Wider variety. The bow and arrow looks really cool. The like skill graph or skill tree or however they're doing it let you expand and do like the multi-shot bow, or you can fucking like be really accurate, like stuff like that. Like I'm all about the range, but not like crazy overpowered, you know. I don't want like the lock on fucking throwing knife. You're gonna kill a guy 500 feet away. Like that's a bit crazy. So hopefully, I mean, from what I've seen so far, it looks great. I'm gonna be using a spear like a crazy man, just cause, or a big ass mace. Why not? Cause I can do it. I can do what I want. But that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to talk about Assassin's Creed Origins. In the code words coming, we will have more people on, obviously. They're not all going to be solo casts like this, but you lucky coders get to join me for this. Quick shout out, anybody that's watching, you can join in the live chat. I will be watching as much as possible. Anytime I glance away, probably looking at the live chat. But yeah, we'll anytime we get more information on Assassin's Creed Origins, if they release more footage or more info, we'll try to push it out to y'all. It's going to be a great game, huge game. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. So, little things before we get over to Call of Duty. There's an Xbox sale going on right now on Xbox One games between June 30th and July 10th. Some solid games in there. Most of them are like 40% off. Some of them up to 60. Not bad. Big game we've been streaming lately, 7 Days to Die. It's like $12. $12. Can't go wrong. Buy it. Check it out. It's an alpha. It's totally worth it. 100% worth it. They just did a big patch. Hopefully you didn't watch the stream the other day. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you did. I fucked up bad. It was terrible. I died a lot. We restarted. I died again. I apparently can't play that game solo. All right, so there. I said it. But no, check it out. Buy it, man. Hopefully we're gonna be firing up a community server. Maybe on the PC version. I don't know. If you could do it on the consoles. I haven't really looked into it. But it'd be fun. It'd be a blast. We could build some castles. They got drawbridges now. All right. They got electricity coming. We're gonna be awesome. We're gonna be firing it up. Moving on from that, I saw that there's a cool anybody out there who used to play World of Warcraft or still does. I go through spurts. I used to be really heavy into it, especially like Lich King days. Crazy. But I know there's a lot of fan-run servers out there that roll you back, to like Lich King and Kata and all this stuff. But there's a BC one apparently. Rolls you back pre-Kata. World's still unfucked before Kata, which would be awesome. And you gotta go through the hardcore grind. And I'm kind of about that. I like the grind. BC is a fun area. It was a fun time. Lich King, still my favorite, but it'd be fun. So check it out. I think the people that are doing it, it's a Fellmist project, if I wrote that down correctly. So check that out, man. Let me know how it is if you do. I might jump on. Might check it out. Yeah, I love me some WoW once in a while. Let's see what's next on the docket. This is not really video game related, but I keep seeing previews for this. Valerian, City of a Thousand Planets movie. It's a movie coming out. Don't know the actors' names. I don't know. They're kids. They're new. They're up and coming. I've seen them around, but just the way this movie looks great, and I kind of want a video game to come out like based on it. Not specifically. It's like kind of like Mass Effect-y, I guess. A little bit more action, but the color, like the concept looks awesome. I feel like they could do something cool. So some indie developers, get on it. Get on this game. Yeah, let's do it. I want to play. All right, so that brings us up through the little minutia. We're up to Call of Duty World War II. I watched a weapons test video somewhere on the interwebs where they showed quite a few of the weapons in the training area. It's like a firing range. So I'm going to go through the list here. I wrote down some notes for every one of them that I watched. Well, most of them that I watched. Obviously, first off, right off the top, M1 Garand. It's as good as it always has been. All right. The iron sights, I love them. All right. You got your fucking big ring rear sight. And then the perfect front sight post. Beautiful. It's great for quick draws. Really, the front sight post makes it very accurate, especially on hardcore for long distance. Like it's good to go. I roll iron sight all day, and I'm very excited for the fact that iron sights will be effective again, and you don't need to be running around with all these crazy sights that can see through walls and shit like that. No heartbeat monitors, no more. No, but so yeah, I'm excited for it. Classic ping, for when you need to put a new stripper clip in, shit like that. So it's really exciting. The pistol, I think it was the 1911. I feel like they slimmed down all the pistols. You could obviously when you aim, you still center it, blah blah blah, which is great for hardcore because you don't have the fucking reticles because reticles are for bitches. But it feels thin, which is nice because when you use a pistol, I kind of want to be able to see what's going on. Still, it's kind of a backup. Or a quick draw, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they look good. The BAR, they had, like, a reticle on it. It's what is the red dot of the World War II. I forget what it's called exactly. But it's a round reticle with a dot in the center. The BAR, obviously, classic. Heavy damage, low quantity in the magazine. That's pretty much it. It's pretty accurate. But yeah, usually it's like 20 rounds, and then that's it for an LMG. But heavy damage, so why not? The 1928 Thompson, crazy fast. The one they had a drum on it, as you should. not accurate. But I mean, it's an SMG, so you're either gonna get accuracy and it's gonna be slow, or you're gonna get fucking spray and pray, and you know, you're gonna hit everything or nothing. Which brings me up to the MP40, the opposite, slow, precise SMG. It's great, but it's really good from the hip. I always enjoyed how the MP40 fired from the hip in the Call of Duty games, or any game really. Yeah, really accurate. A lot slower though. What is that one? Lewis. I wrote something down. The Lewis. I think it's the LMG. But that one, it was slower, and it had a really cool animation because the drum on top that spins. It looked good. It looked really crisp. They didn't say if they were planning on a Scorpio or not. Probably not. They're all gonna look good this year. But it looked good, man. I really liked it. I really liked it. Bringing us to the M615. Yeah, that one. MG15. Wow, I can't write or read my own handwriting. That's great. Nice LMG. It felt like the most middle ground. Ammo, solid ammo, capacity, and speed. And it looked pretty accurate. So that's going to be the one that's going to be a fuck. Especially in hardcore. I just saw it. They were just mowing. Just cutting shit down. Bringing us up to the snipers. The M1903. Fucking, it's money, man. Like, you can't go wrong with that. It's great. The car, 98K. It looked good. It was a bolt. I mean, the one I saw, it didn't have a scope on it. Obviously, you can put a scope on it, but it emphasized, you know, hey, we can just run around with bolt actions with iron sights. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. I might do that on core if I ever play core. Bolt action iron sights, fuck, just chest shot, 10 feet away, done. So the Winchester 1897. That was the shotgun. Yep, the trench gun classic. It's like I think they literally call it the trench gun in the World War One, the fucking Battlefield 1 game. I think it's the same fucking one. The expeditionary toggle action, that's the semi-auto shotty, way lower power. Only holds like 4 or 5 rounds, but it's semi-auto or full auto. I don't know. It looked pretty fast though. So that'll be the fucking spray and pray at the corners. You know, if they let you do double primaries, some overkill action, I'd be running around with that, honestly. So yeah, that wraps it up. I think there were a few more, but those were the ones that really excited me. This game just keeps popping for me, and I'm really stoked for it to come out. The beta is gonna be great. I'm gonna sink some fucking time into the beta. I already got my number because I pre-ordered that shit, so I'm ready for it. But yeah, so that brings us up. So these were the 2 updates. All right, real I got info and I updated you, and then we're coming to the throwback updates. So Sega released a thing called Sega Forever. They're gonna be releasing they have 5 classics coming to iOS and Android. They're pretty fun. I was playing Green Hill Zone on some fucking Sonic. They've released 5 right off the bat, and they're doing a new one every 2 weeks, I believe. They're free, which is great. And if you want, you pay, I think, $1.99. You drop the ads. The ads weren't that annoying. A little cheesy looking, maybe, but it's whatever. It's a free game. Can't beat it. And it's Sonic. It's real Sonic. Can't go wrong. Hold us over till Sonic's Forces comes out. You know, I'm very excited. What's the other one? Generations? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Classic? No. I don't know. Something's coming out this summer. But I want Sonic Forces. I want a Chow Garden again, which would be great. And then the SNES Classic. Yeah. That's going to be coming out. I think the pre-orders are like fucking booked. But it looks fun. Comes with 21 games preloaded. I got the list. And it looks fun as shit, man. Like classics. Super Mario World. Super Mario Kart. Link to the Past. Great. Fucking Super Metroid. So I saw this when I was on the website. It said, for the first time ever, play the never-before-released Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2, huh? Okay. Better be fucking good. No, I haven't played it, though. So, Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox, Yoshi's Island. Like, fuck, man. All kinds of stuff. They even got Super Mario RPG 11 of the 7 stars. Like, they literally, it's all kinds of, and it's all preloaded, 21 games. It's going to be great. Everybody should buy that. Why not? That's why the pre-orders are going so crazy. So we'll go way more into it. I've just glanced at it. Go into it more when Keith's back. He is the resident Nintendo expert. Him and Adam. So, yeah. I'm pretty stoked, man. The new game's coming out. The old game's being remastered. Speaking of which, I know this is predominantly Nintendo and Xbox in these streams. But even though I don't have a PS4, really debating on getting one now because the Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot, they remastered all three, and it looks fucking good. Everything. They reworked the bosses. They built everything like from the ground up. So it's classic, but it's new at the same time. And yeah, I really want to play it. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to play it, and I really hope. Like, I think Sony owns their rights, so it's never gonna come to Xbox. So, but I might buy a cheap PS4. Fuck it. Maybe not a Pro, just to have a PS4. Fucking whatever. But I would get that for that and God of War, because God of War 4 looks great. But yeah, nothing else really going crazy. Thank y'all for joining. I know it's a solo cast. You probably don't want to stare at my face for however long we've been streaming, but I don't care. I'm glad you're here. It's been fun. I didn't see anything in the live chat. Let me do one last check. Let me check. Nothing. No love. It's okay. You watch this later, you feel bad about yourselves. Yeah. No, but for real, this has been fun. We'll be back next week. Gonna shoot a little stream out tonight, probably. A little bit of Halo 5. Yeah. Do some Halo 5 Super Fiesta. Fuck it. Why not? Join in if you'd like. I'll be firing that up in like 10 minutes or so. And what's Keith always say? Stay classy? Nah. This has been Dylan's Delightful Dungeon on Game Code, signing off.